In this video, I'll be breaking down the best money methods you can take advantage of this week in GTA 5 Online. No matter what level you're at, these are all super easy ways to stack up some quick money, so be sure to stick around and drop a like on this video. But anyways, let's get straight into the very first money method. Starting off with our first money method, we've got HSW races, which are paying triple money in RP this week. So if you like racing and are good at it, this one's definitely for you. So if you're on PS5, PC, or Xbox Series, you'll be able to take advantage of it. To start an HSW race, open your pause menu, go to online, then jobs, play job, Rockstar created, scroll down to races, and look for any race that says HSW on it. You'll also notice that there's going to be a 3x money and RP logo on them, and so just go ahead and start up any of them. I personally ran the scenic route race, and I started off in first place, having a pretty good race, but after losing control of my vehicle a little bit into the race, I ended up dropping back into second place, and the person behind me took advantage of that. This put me in a battle with third and fourth place racers who weren't exactly the best drivers. Anyways, when doing these races, I always recommend using a custom vehicle when racing, as it gives you a huge edge, especially when you're going against players in stock cars. Anyways, towards the end of the race, I was starting to catch up to first place because he was starting to make some mistakes slowing down, but even though I was faster towards the end, I just couldn't make it in time because there wasn't enough time left. So in the end, I finished in second place, making just under $18,000 in 3 minutes and 43 seconds, only about $6,000 less than the guy who took first place. So even though I didn't win, I still didn't get paid too much less, but definitely the goal when doing these races is to get the win, as it obviously pays the most. And speaking of races, this week, if you complete any 3 races, HSW or not, you'll get the Dark Matter racing suit and $200,000 within 72 hours of completion. So even if you're not the biggest fan of racing, I definitely recommend knocking out at least 3 races and making an easy $200,000 just for completing them. Now, let's move into the next money method and talk about a passive money method you should definitely have running while doing everything else, which is your nightclub. If you don't own one yet, you can pick one up, including modifications, for 30% off. But anyways, this week, nightclub warehouse goods are producing at double speed. So if you own a nightclub, your stock will fill up twice as fast. On top of that, nightclub management missions are giving out double popularity this week, making it easier than ever to keep your nightclub safe income maxed out. So first things first, let's look at how to take advantage of the double production. To do this, simply log into your PC in your nightclub's office. From there, go to warehouse management and make sure all your technicians are assigned to the goods you want to produce. As you can see, I have my technicians assigned where I need stock produced, and some of my stock is already maxed out, so I would obviously change them over to where I need the stock produced. Anyways, the great thing about this business is that once the technicians are all set, they work on everything for you. This means you can go completely AFK while the stock builds up. As long as you're in the session. A little trick I like to use is by calling a taxi on my phone. Once it arrives, I hop inside and stay right on the taxi screen where I choose a destination. This allows me to stay 100% AFK and still build stock for my nightclub. Now, let's talk about double popularity for the nightclub management missions. If you're wondering why popularity is important, it's because popularity keeps your nightclub generating passive income inside of your office's safe. The higher the popularity, the more money your nightclub will make automatically. So to boost your nightclub's popularity, head to your nightclub and go up to your office. Once there, hop on the computer and log in. From the screen, select nightclub management and then choose promote club. This will start a nightclub management mission where you'll be boosting your nightclub's popularity. For example, in my mission, I had to recover stolen supplies from a truck. When I arrived, I took out the guards around the truck, hopped in the truck, and drove it back to my nightclub while NPCs were chasing me. It wasn't a huge challenge, to be honest, and it's easy to handle them. Just take them out while driving with something like an SMG and you're good to go. Once you return back to your nightclub though, the mission is now completed, and as you can see in the bottom right, in just one mission, I went from 0 popularity to half the bar filled up. So with double popularity, this process is faster than ever to boost your nightclub's popularity for completely free. But at this point, I recommend just letting your nightclub stock build up while you're grinding other methods like the ones I'm going to be showing you in this video, or of course, using the AFK trick I showed you earlier. So yeah guys, this is truly one of the best set it and forget it methods in GTA Online, and with double production speed this week, you'll be making millions in the background while focusing on other money-making opportunities. We're doing the HSW time trial, which is going to be located right here on the map. Pull up with a fast HSW vehicle, drive it into the purple marker, and press right D-pad to start it up. And now press pause and mark the yellow circle on your map where the trial ends. Now drop the pause menu, close out of it using your phone. And now set yourself up to start it up again. This HSW time trial is going to be really easy to beat. You simply have to follow the route given to you on your map, and that's literally it. Of course, just keep a good speed without crashing and you'll be chilling. For making it to the end and beating the time trial, I made $251,000. Now, let's talk about our fourth money method, which is Madrazo hits, offering double money in RP this week. These missions became available with the bail office, and they're a great way to make some easy cash if you got an office. So like I said, you will need to own a bail office. Anyways, once you've made sure you have an office, open up your map and look for a purple dollar icon. This is where you start a Madrazo hit, and it refreshes daily. So there's always a new target to hunt down every single day. When you head to the marked location, you'll get a pop-up when you're close to it. To accept the job, to do this, just press right on the D-pad. Martin will then give you an image of the target sent to your phone, and he will tell you which weapon to use. It's a good idea to follow the weapon of choice, as using the specified weapon will reward you for more money. And so for me, in my case, it was an SMG. Once you find the target, take them out with the requested weapon, then simply snap a picture of the body with your phone and send it to Martin to complete the mission. After that, just leave the area and you'll be getting paid $60,000. The best part is that these Madrazo hits refresh daily, like I said, so there's always going to be a new target to hunt down, and these usually only take a few minutes. On top of that, if you open your interaction menu, go down to challenges and then select weekly, you'll see this week's challenge is to complete 3 Madrazo hits, and doing so will earn you $100,000. So just complete 3 this week and you'll earn that easy bonus. Moving into the fifth money method, I'll be showing you how to make an easy $100,000 in under 2 minutes time. If you want to do this, come over to this location, which is this week's regular time trial. When you arrive, be sure to bring a fast motorcycle like I'm using and drive onto the purple and press right D-pad to start it up. Now press pause and mark where the time trial ends, then drop the pause menu, open up your phone and quit the time trial. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and start the time trial, and immediately when you start, you'll want to take a right and drive down this hill on the road. This is the only shortcut that I take during this time trial, and the rest of it is me following the waypoint given to me. While you are doing this time trial, you'll of course not want to crash, and while you're doing it, you'll also want to maintain a fast speed all the way through. And as long as you do all of that, you should be having no problems beating this time trial whatsoever. And for beating this time trial, I made exactly $101,000 in under 2 minutes. But finally, for our last money method, the featured series this week are paying double money in RP. These featured series rotate every week, offering a variety of adversary modes and PvP based missions, meaning if you enjoy competitive gameplay, this is a solid money method. And like I said, it's double money in RP this week. So there's definitely a lot of cash to be made. The great thing about these jobs is that anyone can jump into them, whether you're a beginner or an experienced player, making this a fantastic way to earn good money, especially if you're a newer player. To get started, simply open up your map and look for the pink rockstar icon right in the center of the map. Once you spot it, head over to there and you'll see a large pink circle on the ground. Walk into that circle, then press right on the D-pad to join a featured series job. Now, I personally played Bunker Kill Quota, which is an adversary mode where teams are pitted against each other, and the goal is to get the most kills as a team with specific weapons. If you've played Call of Duty's gun game, it's a very similar concept. You start with one weapon, then gradually move through a series of weapons as you rack up kills, but with a unique GTA twist, of course. The most interesting part of this match is the final weapon, where you have to land a kill with a machete, and the first team to make it to the machete stage and get a kill wins the round. So in my game, my team won the first round, and for that, I made just under $15,000. We got another win also in the third round, and by this point, some players were leaving the match, and I found myself having to carry my teammate. Unfortunately, by times we hit the next round, my teammate went completely AFK, which allowed the solo player on the other team to get the final machete kill and win the round. The match ended shortly after that, but even though I didn't get to finish the game and show you guys how I made all the money at the end of the match, after adding everything up, I still made around $60,000 or so from the rounds I did get to play. And this is including the wins and the losses for all the rounds. So for not even finishing the entire match, that's not too bad at all in my opinion. So featured series jobs are definitely a great way to earn some money right now, especially with that double money and RP bonus this week. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video. Make sure to take advantage of these money methods all week in GTA 5 Online if you're looking for some of the easiest ways to make some money. But before you go, drop a like if you found this video helpful and hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this.